Good morning, everybody. Good morning, grandmas. Today is Saturday. I'm not sure what date it is. I'm in Eureka, California. I did not sleep in a van down by the river. We weren't supposed to sleep down by the river. It's been kind of rainy and the water's supposed to rise. There is a gate that they can like lock you in and not let you out. And then also the park rangers don't want you to sleep in there. So I decided to opt out about it. I drove about 22 minutes north to this city of Eureka. It's about 6:30 in the morning. I went for a walk on the boardwalk. It is pretty beautiful. There's actually more wildlife here than there was in the redwoods. I saw one slug in the redwoods, and here I've already seen thousands of animals with all the birds. Tons of birds, seagulls, geese, something. There's also seals in the water. I'm gonna go grab some breakfast from a bagel in their downtown and then probably go thrifting today. So you probably know why they do that. It's to control the homeless population because benches are very comfortable. They raise you up and they keep you off the ground where there's like bugs and snakes, and they're actually pretty comfortable. I slept on a bench like this in Japan. There's a nice spinning nest statue that has some seagulls on it, and I'm always interested in the mechanics of how these kind of things work. The base of it is built like a fan with these little cups welded on it. And then right over there is a water jet that is shooting, and the propulsion from the water jet catches onto those fan blades and creates that counterclockwise movement. It is water pump driven. Here's a good picture of where I am. I'm right there. So this is where I got breakfast at Los Bagels. I do not recommend it because they don't have Wi-Fi. That was awful. But over here to my right, there is a Westphalia. Cody would be loving on this van life right here. It's awesome. This is, I think, exactly kind of what, no, Cody wants an earlier one. Cody wants one from like the 60s, but this is still pretty sick. They got the triple Yakima gutter mounts on the top, and I think that's a pop top. Yeah, that's definitely a pop top. That's awesome. So I'm in Arcata or something. It's a little bit north of Eureka. I'm gonna do some thrifting today, but none of the thrift stores around here open till 10, so I'm in this redwood enchanted forest. So this is Arcata Community Forest. It's actually just like a county park, but it's got redwoods just like the redwood parks, and lots of hiking trails, biking trails. They got picnicking areas. It's right on the 101. This would be a perfect stop for a bike tour. This is actually really freaking cool. The density of this forest is different than the redwoods place that I was at yesterday. And this is just a county park. Like, it's actually a lot of elevation changes, and I don't know what these are called, maybe like ravines when it goes down. This is awesome. It's just so dense. It has a different, it's still redwoods. They're not the giant old redwoods. Well, this one's probably old. That one's about 4 feet wide, but it has a total different feel than the place I was at yesterday. And some of the hike is actually on a pretty steep grade. It's a good thing I brought my hiking shoes. So what better thing to do in an enchanted forest than check your credit score? Equifax up by 28 points, and I have no idea why. Almost on the 800s on that one, and my TransUnion is up too. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, grandmas. Today is Saturday. I don't know what date it is, but I am in Arcata Community Forest in Northern California. Inside of this decomposing giant. It's dead, but there's so much life around it, which is still pretty cool. So we have some slug friends decomposing the forest floor very slowly. And when I mean slowly, I'm talking. And that's where I parked. There is a van life over there, like a real van life. They got a topper, and you can see the solar all the way on the top, but you can only see it if you're above them. And then there's my measly little van life. Thrift store number 1, Angel of Hope, with a beautiful mural on the front, with a really cool mural on the front. That's awesome. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. This is like fur. $4, half off. It'd be $2. Oh my gosh, with the keys, with my aero bars. Hopefully this will fit my aero bars. It's got a Ford logo. These will fit 2 snowboards, but it's only $2, half off. It's $1. We're gonna grab these. Gold pack video games usually do pretty well. This one is all scratched up, so I'm not gonna get it, but otherwise it's about 12,000 rank, about 17 bucks. So I got the roof rack things, picked up a book that I'm trying to complete the series of at home, and we also got these Abercrombie distressed shorts, size 33. They were $4.50, half off. These are pretty much the only thing I'll mess with of Abercrombie, or the heavy jackets for eBay. These I'm gonna go for 40-ish on these. I think I should have no issue getting that. They're very heavy and distressed. They're cargo, strategic wear and tear on them, and they're like quilt plaid, so I think these will do pretty well. I always try to ask if there's other thrift stores in the area when I'm on a thrift run, and they did give me this, so this is better than Google, because Google, you never know what's closed or what's open or whatever. These are the ones. This is not particularly a thrift store. It looks more like a pawn shop. It's called Deals Buy Sell Trade. I'm gonna go into here. Well, buy sell trade, so it's not a pawn shop. That's the loophole for that. But I'm gonna go check this out. This place is actually really cool. I just sent some pictures of this vintage surfboard to Kelsey. It's a Rockin' Fig. What do they want? 50 bucks. He'll let me know if he wants that. I'll bring it down to Santa Barbara for him. Look at this awesome sculpture. This is so cool. This is all metal and copper. So freaking cool. So cool. Cool shop, but nothing with meat on the bones for me. They did have brand new GameCube controllers. They wanted $160 for them, which is like even over what you could get on eBay. I think eBay would be like maybe $120. They were going off the Amazon price, but the condition of them with there were dings in the packages, the condition would not be good for Amazon. So onward to the next store. Humboldt Hospice Thrift Shop. The FootJoy. It's a really desirable, really good brand, 5 bucks. I would pop on this if I was in Florida, but I'm gonna pass. It's got Titleist on the sleeve. I will pop on the TI 36X calculators, 50 cents. It's about 17 on Amazon. And this is funky, it's weird. It's an old wool Buchanan Scotland hat. So I like funky stuff. Grab this and chuck it up on Etsy. We got 3 calculators. This one's an HP 12C. It was $3.50. And then the GPS I grabbed, it was 20 bucks.
Thank you. Have a great day.
And the hat. So we spent 27 bucks in there, and they're all small, which is awesome. I'm all about the smalls right now in the van. Gonna be collecting stuff, I think, for the rest of the day, buying stuff, and then I'm gonna do a listathon later today, or maybe even tomorrow. Stop number 3, companion animal thrift store. Good morning. It's a princess cat, Trinity. Thrift cat, she's pretty big. Thrift kittens. There's so many thrift kittens. So many. This place is so chockers full of stuff, and it smells like cats. It's like too full of stuff to where I can't even thrift. It's like just too much, and the prices are not that good. Like, for example, $80 Pendleton. No thank you. So I'm considering getting some lenses at this thrift store, and I'm going to bring my big camera in there, this camera, to test them. This one seems to be working. It's finding, you see it moving to find the focus?
Yeah.
It's cool.
Nice.
I'm in focus, you're kind of in a blur, and then if I tap on you, you go in focus, and then I go into a blur. Cool, 20 bucks, yeah, I'll grab this. I think this one's a wide angle lens too, so it would do like really good close-ups of like cats and stuff.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, if it ends up this doesn't work out, you could just use this as like your little pig one that you try to clean and see what happens.
Oh, this is cool. Yeah, I'll put mine away. Mine's a little cleaner than those.
It's a starter. Oh, okay.
It's just moving. That's like, I can just see it. Look at the top. It's just like.
You're so happy.
Yeah. Oh. Cool.
Take plenty of pictures of kittens and then put them up on the website when you get back.
Awesome. I'll have to look up. I've never even heard of this lens company. I'm just curious. So I got a new lens. That's like moving around like crazy trying to focus. But It's cool. It was cheap, only 20 bucks. Hopefully it's not too loud. It's like totally like 20 bucks. So I got a Garmin Nuvi 205W. It was 10 bucks. No accessories, but does have the charger. I got this lens, which actually is not that valuable, but it looks like a wide angle lens because the way the glass on the ball is. It was 20 bucks. I'm gonna use it as a beater lens for this camera. I got another beater lens, 18 to 55. It's a kit lens. I think I'm gonna use this as a beater lens, but my current lens is in a lot better condition, so I will sell my current lens and use the beater lens. And this thing will sell immediately for like 70 bucks. So I will look for a box for this to ship it out. And I will use this. It's a beater. It means it's like dusty, it's not as smooth, but I'm hitting it all the time and it doesn't really make a difference to me. So sell that one and use this one. It's not a chance to enhance, it's like a chance to de-enhance, but to sell the better one. You might be wondering what I do for lunch. I went to a supermarket, well, grocery or whatever. It was a breakfast from earlier. It was only $1.29, so that was like hangaku, half off. And then this was just some chicken they had cooked. I'm gonna eat that, 2 bucks. Got your bottle of sriracha and everything is gravy. And I'm enjoying it at a park at the marina that I was at this morning. Look at these buildings. What is this place in Eureka, California? It's like medieval meets Victorian meets California. It's so cool. Lunch was decent. Now I'm gonna go hit up some thrift spot. Recommendation from Miss Mismatched on Instagram, thank you, to go to Miranda's thrift shop, best in the area. Unfortunately, it is closed. Nobody is here. On to the next one. Miss Mismatch says, Rescue Mission Thrift. We're gonna go there. We're gonna go to Rescue Mission Thrift next. So we're gonna pop in there. Probably gonna get those calculators and that GPS. I'd say this is an almost always automatic pickup. It's like the Encode. It's one of the more modern Wilson models. And for $3.99 is the deal. I'm gonna grab this for 99 cents so I can change my oil later. I'm like thrifted out today already. I got the tennis racket, I got the pan, I got 3 calculators. They're 20 bucks a piece. This is like the maximum that I like to pay for these things. They all work, they all have batteries, and they all have the slide cases. Like that one even has the manual. That's like the maximum I really want to get into these things for, is 20 bucks a piece. Garmin Nuvi 250W. This is a 260. And it comes with a charger and a kit and a mount. I'm starting to experiment with the GPSs. I feel like they're probably undervalued. I really like mine that I got. It serves its own function rather than having to look at my phone all the time. And then I'm experimenting with this one right here. All right, looks like I'm not gonna be messing with GPSs anytime soon. That was a total trombone. They are restricted on Amazon and they like literally go for like $10 to $20 on eBay. So I'm going to break even if that. That sucks. I think the new one that I bought earlier today will still hold its value pretty well. But these used ones, trombone, mega trombone. Where am I? I just drove, if you can see that, to, it's like Samoa Dunes area. Get a nice view of the harbor for my listing. I'm gonna do some listing. I think there's showers over there because this is like a legit RV place, but it's paid only after 10, so I don't think I have to pay if I'm just hanging out here. Now I'm gonna go check out the showers. Yes, yes, that's awesome. What the heck are they doing? They just keep going back and forth. That is not me, that is some Chrysler. It's so funny. There's a trombone. Showers are closed for maintenance due to vandalism. That sucks. So this is a recreation area where they bring like dune buggies and like go dune buggying in the frickin' dunes. I guess that's where they get the name from. Dune buggy. Actually, first things first, I feel pretty comfortable here. I'm gonna change my oil. And you definitely can see where I was leaking from my gasket right there. Put a rock in my drain pan so that doesn't move. Oh, the bolt was kind of loose. Huh. And then all it is a 17 millimeter bolt. Crap, it's gonna overflow. Put it back in, put it back in. Oh. Shit, that's overflowing. That wasn't good. That is exactly what I didn't want to happen, was there to be more oil than my pan. So this was kind of a mess. I'm gonna have to clean that up a little bit, but I was almost overflowing, so I had to put my plug in real quick. Now I'm going to dump that into my recycling container, and then continue to drain this. My oil is like 400 miles overdue. It's just ready. This is the gasket I think that was going bad that I needed to change. I got a new one right there. It's all good. So less than 1 gallon came out of it. That's not good. I'm supposed to have 5.5 quarts of oil in it. Oil is changed, not 100% smooth. It will get better next time. A couple sloshes here and there that I tried to clean up with my rag. It's 4 o'clock. The sun, it gets dark early here. I'm gonna just organize my van instead of doing a bunch of listing today. I think I'll do the listing tomorrow. Listing and shower, that's like tomorrow's main goals. Don't know where I'm gonna sleep tonight. Make sure to check out tomorrow's video if you wanna see where I slept. If you haven't already given this one, give it a thumbs up. If you have any encouraging comments, I'd love to hear them. Thanks everyone for the support, and I appreciate everyone for watching. Bye.